stop saying no to your thoughts. Stop distracting yourself from your thoughts. You scroll on your phone, you watch TV, you binge all these things, you consume so much. You consume so much. This modern age, people are consuming so much. You never give yourself the opportunity to produce your own thoughts, to produce your own ideas, to let stuff solidify in your brain. Let things be your own individual thought, your own individual idea. And then whenever you get that opportunity to have your own idea, whenever you find yourself in a situation where you actually have a break from all the noise of social media and all the noise of the world, you say no to it. You're too scared. You're too scared of your own ideas. You're too scared of your own thoughts because you're unfamiliar with this feeling of actually having some individual, like some personal thoughts, some personal beliefs. You're scared. So you go right back to consuming. You go right back to consuming all these things instead of just embracing that thought. You have that thought in your mind. You need to think on it. And then you need to embrace it. Don't be so scared of your own thoughts. Don't be so scared of your own ideas. That's why when you're on social media so much, when you're consuming so much stuff, you get scared of having your own idea. You get scared. It scares you that you have your own ideas. It scares you that you have your own thoughts. It scares you that maybe I can do something that's me. Maybe I can do something original. Maybe I can do something that isn't just a reflection of all the other things in the world. It scares you. It scares you that you have these ideas. It scares you that you have these thoughts because you're not familiar with things you're not familiar with things that come out of your own mind. You're only familiar with all the other things reflecting your mind, all the other thoughts of other people, it's just you're reflecting what you think. You're reflecting what you see. And that's not good. It's not good to always be reflecting what you see. You need to have your own thoughts sometimes. You need to have your own ideas. And when you're always just pushing your thoughts, pushing your ideas out of your mind, you're never gonna be able to feel like an individual. You're always just gonna be like a piece of everything else in the world. You're never gonna have your own thoughts that you embrace. You need to embrace those thoughts that you have. You need to embrace those ideas. You need to embrace them. It's time for you to stop. It's time for you to stop doing all these things where you're just afraid. You're just a parrot. You're just a parrot to the rest of the world, repeating the same things that everybody else is saying. Being with the group. You can't be with the group so much. You need to break off and have your own ideas, have your own thoughts. Those are the people who end up successful, the people who end up well known, the people who end up being innovative in this world are the ones who broke off from the group and said, no, that's not how I think. That's how you guys think. That's not how I think. I'm thinking differently. I'm on a whole nother level of thinking. I'm on a whole nother level of producing. That you have your own thoughts. Those people have their own thoughts. They have their own ideas. They were able to sit with themselves enough. They were able to sit with their thoughts enough and embrace those thoughts instead of pushing them away because they seem too new and they seem too scary because it's a thing that you haven't thought of before. It's a thing that you haven't seen before. It's too novel. It's too new. But they embrace them. They embrace those thoughts because they're like, wow, this could really be something because I've never seen this out in the world before. I've never heard of this. This is my thing. I created this. I created this thought. Now I just have to make it a real thing. Now I just have to share it. Instead of being so scared of other people being like rejecting your thing because they've never seen it before, notice that other people will come around because they'll notice that you thought of that thing, that was your idea. You need to embrace your own ideas. So many people just reject their own ideas because they think the world won't want it because it's not familiar enough. And they reject their own ideas because they're not familiar enough to it themselves, because they're constantly consuming, and base their whole life based off of fitting in with the crowd, fitting in with everybody else's thoughts. Think of your own ideas. Sit with your ideas. Sit with your thoughts. Embrace your thoughts. Embrace your ideas. Embrace these things. Let them marinate. Let them marinate. Think them out. Stop trying to be like other people. Notice that your thoughts are important. Your individual thoughts are important. Your thoughts are new to the world. Notice that, and you will go far. You will have some individual ideas. I believe in that. If you let yourself think, you will come up with an original idea. You just have to not be scared of that idea, and you will go far. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.